Okay, a sample of pure magnesium nitrates. The first step is to work out the MR of the magnesium nitrate by adding up the mass of a magnesium. A 24, a 14, and 4 times 3 is 16, lots of 16, and it comes out around about 148. Then if you want to work out the number of moles, then moles is mass divided by relative formula mass. So that's the mass that you've been given there. The relative formula mass is 143, so you've got the number of moles of magnesium nitrate. Now if you look here, 2 of those make 4 and 1. The number of moles of gas, that's not a gas, these are gases. 4 and 1 is 5, so 2 make 5, or 1 make 2.5. So the number of moles of this make 2.5 times the number of moles of gas. So the total number of moles of gas is the total number of moles of magnesium nitrate multiplied by 2.5, and it comes out as 6.305 times 10 to the minus 4, 0.006305 number of moles of gas. So I've got number of moles of gas, I've got N in here. PV equals nRT, divide both sides by P, or take P onto the bottom across the equal sign onto the bottom. V equals nRT divided by P. Number of moles we just worked out, 8.31 you've been given is R is the gas constant. 273 add 60 to work out the temperature in Kelvin is 333, and you've been given 100 kilopascals. That value needs to be in pascals, so it's 100,000, 1 times 10 to the power 5, 100,000, and it comes out as 1.745 times 10 to the minus 5, and it's in meters cubed. That's what volume is in here, it's in meters cubed. Now to convert meters cubed into centimeters cubed, a meter is 100 high by 100 wide by 100 back. 100 times 100 by 100 is a million. So you've got 1,000,000 centimeters cubed in 1 meter. So you take this and you multiply it by a million, it comes out as 17.45. Why might some of the Mg, why is it less than expected yield? Because some of the solid is lost somewhere along the way. You've lost some solid, that's why yield has been lowered. Okay, let's have a look at some of these then. Which of the atoms has the largest atomic radius? That's sodium, Na, because it's got, the others have more protons. As you go across the period, these have more protons, so more attraction for the electrons, so Na will have the lowest atomic radius. Question 9 we've not done yet. Question 10, what you need to do is you need to take, say for example if we do the first one, 25 centimeters cubed with an uncertainty of 0.1. So you take the smallest number, 0.1, and you divide by 25. So 0.1 times 25, that's how far it could be out. Divided by 25 is the total volume. You multiply it by 100%, you get a value. Now it could be above or below 0.1 up or 0.1 down, so you need to times it by 2. So this one is 0.1 divided by 25 times 100% times 2, and you get a value. The next one, B, is 0.5 divided by 25 times 100 times by 2. Part C is 0.001 grams divided by 0.15 grams times by 100% times 2. And this one is 0.1 divided by 23.2 times 100 times 2. And it's this one that gives the lowest percentage uncertainty, lowest percentage error. Students provided with 5 centimeters cubed sample of hydrochloric acid. If you've got a volume and a concentration, then what it wants you to do is to work out concentration is moles divided by volume. So this is the correct answer in the end, as you may work it out. So concentration is moles divided by volume. So concentration here is moles, which so concentration is 1 times 10 to the minus 2, which is 0.01. equals moles, we don't know, divided by the volume, and you have to divide that by 1,000 because centimeters cubed needs to be converted into decimeters cubed. So the number of moles of this is 0.00005. So when you come to make a concentration that is slightly different, concentration is moles divided by volume. You've not changed the number of moles of hydrochloric acid, you've just diluted it with water, so 0.0005 is the number of moles that you had before divided by the volume. Rearrange it, volume is 0.00005 divided by 0.005, and it's 0.1, and that in decimeter cubed is 100 centimeter cubed. Which of these has a trigonal planar structure? Well, you're looking at something like BCl3. That's in group 3. It's got 3 bonding pairs, no lone pairs. It's going to be B. Highest boiling point. Well, we've not really done that one yet. You've not done group 7 yet, so we'll skip that one. Which of the following types of bond form between N and B when a molecule reacts with a molecule of BF3? This has got a lone pair, and this lone pair donates the lone pair into a covalent bond. That's called a coordinate bond. So that forms a coordinate bond. So you need to know that NH3 forms coordinate bonds. Which of these atoms has the highest electronegativity? Electronegativity means that it's going to withdraw electrons into itself. So which ones is going to pull electrons closest into itself is C, because chlorine wants to gain 1 electron. Question number 16. Which of these atoms has the smallest number of neutrons? So that's the top number, take away the bottom number, and when you work out the lithium has got a lower number of 3, it's got an atomic number of 3, 4 take away 3 is 1. So that's answer D. Which of these substances does not show hydrogen bonding? Hydrogen bonding is when there's a H joined to an F, or a H joined to an N, or a H joined to an O. This doesn't have an H joined to an F, an N, or an O. In this case, the H is joined to the C. What is the formula of calcium nitrate? Well, calcium's in group 2, and a nitrate is an NO3 1- ion. So your answer is B, 1 Ca2 plus with 2 NO3 2-. Which of these elements has the highest second ionization energy? Your answer is going to be sodium, because once it's lost 1 electron, it's got a full outer shell, so it's not going to want to take a second electron out of its full outer shell. So it's going to have a very, very high ionization energy. Which of the following atoms is correct oxidation state shown? Well, for Cl, H is always +1, so Cl must be -1, so it's either A or C straight off. K is in group 1, so it's going to form +1. O is in group 6, so it's going to form 2-. So something -6 add 1, +5. +5 add 1 is +6 to balance out the 6 minuses from the 3 lots of O 2 minuses. So it's got to be that one. It's got to be C. Which substance is not produced in a reaction with sodium iodide? You've not done that one yet. Which of the following contains the most chloride ions? Well, you've got a concentration. Concentration is moles divided by volume. So number of moles is concentration times volume. You've got to multiply the numbers together and come out with the largest number.